Was Asherah being redacted from Holy Scriptures between the 3rd and 1st centuries BCE? I say yes, and I'm going to do my best to go through that paper and give you my explanation why. I'm going to present some evidence from this paper, the Hebrew goddess Asherah in the Greek Septuagint, along with some books. Asherah appears more than 40 times in the Hebrew Bible, mostly in a polemic light, but I believe that there are some scriptures that she is hidden, and behind it is actually a positive reference to the goddess Asherah. In the scriptures I'm going to share with you, we'll see a discrepancy between the Septuagint translation into the Greek and the Hebrew scriptures. In Deuteronomy 33:2, fiery law is seen coming from God's right hand. This is the scripture that Francesca Stavrokopoulou was referencing. The word dath is translated into law. The word dath is a loan word from Persia, not found elsewhere in the Bible except for 2 places, and that's Ezra and Esther, which are both books that were written somewhere in the 5th and 4th century, after exile. The trouble with that is, Deuteronomy is an ancient poem. Why would that loan word be showing up in an ancient poem? And even more curious, the Septuagint has the word translated as angels at God's right-hand side. As Francesca Stavrokopoulou explained, it's likely that that word was Asherah, that Yahweh was coming down from the mountain at his right side, and not Eshtath or fiery law. That is a hidden positive reference to the goddess Asherah, and just wait, there's more. Ezekiel 8:3-4, the text is really clunky. And he put forth the form of a hand and took me by a lock of my head, and the Spirit lifted me up between the earth and the heavens and brought me in the visions of God to Jerusalem, the entrance of the door of the inner court, which faces towards the north, where was the seat of the idol image of jealousy, which provokes to jealousy. It's kind of redundant, right? In the Septuagint, notice the difference in the verbiage, and it stops short. And he stretched forth the likeness of a hand and took me by the crown of my head, and the Spirit lifted me up between the earth and the sky and brought me to Jerusalem in a vision of God, to the porch of the gate that looks to the north, where was the pillar of the purchaser. No image of jealousy that provokes jealousy. In this book, Revelation of Jesus Christ, it says, its identity, however, has been concealed by adding 1 letter to the Hebrew text. Instead of the image of jealousy which provokes to jealousy, red, and the goddess reappears, the image of the creatrix who causes life. Remember, I told you Asherah is the creatrix or the progenitrix of the gods. If anybody wants a part 2, comment and I'll video reply. Sorry.